Welcome back to Astralx, where we illuminate your cosmic path.
Yes.
I'm Solarian Zephyr, your cosmic strategist.
And I'm Lunaria Celine, your intuitive guide.
And we are ready to dive into a fascinating forecast today.
Yes, absolutely.
We are focusing on men with Scorpio Rising and an Aquarius Sun
Right.
as we explore the astrological forecast for 2025.
Fascinating.
This combination
Yes.
is a fascinating paradox,
Right. Right.
The intensity of the Scorpion intertwined with that free-thinking humanitarian.
Yeah, it is. It's a potent blend indeed. Scorpio Rising, ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation. It infuses you with a certain magnetism, a depth that draws people in. You're not afraid to delve into the shadows, to confront the hidden aspects of yourself and the world around you.
Right.
As Stephen Forrest aptly describes in The Inner Sky, Scorpio Rising individuals are here to confront those shadows.
Yeah, and then we add the Aquarius Sun,
Right.
ruled by Uranus, the planet of revolution and innovation.
Yeah.
This brings a desire to break free from convention, a visionary spirit that dreams of a better world.
It's like having this inner fire that wants to forge a new path, to challenge the status quo and inspire others with your unique perspective.
Right.
You're not content with simply fitting in. You're here to make a mark, to leave a legacy.
2025 is shaping up to be quite a year for these individuals.
Absolutely.
The cosmos seems to be amplifying this duality, creating opportunities for incredible growth,
Yes.
especially in the realm of leadership. Would you say that's accurate?
Absolutely. The planetary alignments of 2025 emphasize this interplay of Scorpio and Aquarius bringing this potent energy that can propel you forward.
Yeah.
It's like the universe is conspiring to help you step into your full potential.
Okay, so let's unpack some of these planetary influences that are going to be at play.
Okay.
First up, we have Pluto, the ruler of your Scorpio, rising, continuing its journey through Aquarius. I know Pluto can have a bit of an intense reputation, so this transit might sound a little intimidating to some people, but how might this energy actually manifest for our listeners?
Well, Pluto in Aquarius is all about transformation on a collective level, breaking down old systems to rebuild anew. But for you, with your Scorpio rising need for control and your Aquarius sun desire for freedom,
Right.
this transit could trigger a dismantling of rigid relationship patterns.
Interesting.
You might find yourself questioning traditional ideas around commitment or rebelling against expectations others place on you.
Right.
Liz Green, in her book Astrology for the Soul, talks about Pluto's transits as a way of breaking free from societal conditioning. And I think that resonates deeply with this scenario.
It sounds like this could be a time of profound personal growth, a chance to shed those old skins that no longer serve you.
Yes,
What advice would you give to someone navigating this Plutonian energy?
this is a powerful opportunity to release any toxic habits or relationships that are draining your energy. It's also a time to embrace vulnerability. True power comes from knowing yourself fully, shadows and all.
Alongside this deep inner work, we have Uranus, the ruler of your Aquarius sun, forming harmonious aspects to the sun itself.
Yeah.
It's like your core identity is being lit up with this spark of innovation and inspiration.
What's fascinating about Uranus is that it brings sudden insights and breakthroughs. You might have those aha moments where a new path becomes crystal clear or unexpected opportunities suddenly appear.
Right.
Robert Hand, in Planets in Transit, talks about Uranus as a time to trust your intuition and take calculated risks. I think with your Aquarian sun, this is a time to really lean into that innovative spirit.
So it's like the universe is saying, trust yourself, take a leap of faith, and see where your vision leads you.
Exactly. You're naturally inclined to think outside the box, but this transit amplifies that ability. It encourages you to embrace those unconventional ideas and see where they lead.
So we've got Pluto urging deep transformation to Uranus, sparking innovation and breakthroughs.
Yes.
And then we have the third major player in this cosmic dance, Saturn.
Right.
In 2025, Saturn will be transiting through your 10th house of career and public image.
Okay.
Now, I know Saturn can sometimes feel like a strict teacher, but with your Aquarius sun's desire for freedom, how might this transit actually feel empowering?
That's a great point. While Saturn is often seen as restrictive, I think for you, with your Aquarius sun, it could actually feel liberating to build some structure around your visionary ideas.
Okay.
Saturn in the 10th house is all about building a legacy. It asks, what mark do you want to leave on the world?
Right.
It urges you to step into leadership roles and take on greater responsibility.
Yeah.
It might feel like a lot of pressure,
Right.
but remember, Saturn rewards hard work and dedication. As Chris Brennan says in Hellenistic astrology, this is a time for career milestones and recognition.
Okay.
So all that effort is likely to lead to some tangible rewards and achievements.
So it's about channeling that Aquarian ingenuity into something tangible, something that creates lasting impact. I love that perspective.
It's about taking those brilliant ideas and giving them a solid foundation, a structure that allows them to flourish in the real world.
So to recap, we have Pluto pushing for deep personal transformation. Uranus urging you to break free from convention and embrace innovation. And Saturn calling you to step into leadership roles and build a lasting legacy.
Yes.
It's like this incredible trifecta of cosmic energy is supporting you in creating a life that is truly authentic and impactful.
It's a potent combination, and it's all about finding that balance between the inner and outer world, between the intensity of your Scorpio rising and the visionary spirit of your Aquarius sun.
And this brings us to the hero's journey that you're embarking on in 2025.
Right.
This isn't just about external achievements. It's about navigating the inner landscape, confronting your shadows, and embracing your visionary potential.
Exactly. It's about integrating the shadow and the light within you, honoring your emotional depth, while also allowing yourself the freedom to explore your individuality.
Let's delve deeper into this hero's journey in the next part of our deep dive.
Okay.
We'll explore how you can balance the shadow and the light, embrace your visionary path, and ultimately emerge transformed at the end of 2025.
Stick with us. There's so much more to uncover.
We're delving deep into the cosmic energies influencing men with Scorpio rising and an Aquarius sun in 2025.
Yes.
Now we're exploring the hero's journey these men are undertaking.
The hero's journey.
Yes.
That resonates so deeply with this transformative energy that we've been talking about.
Right.
How does this classic archetype manifest for these men in particular?
Well, you see your Scorpio rising with its connection to Pluto brings such depth of feeling. These men are no strangers to the darker side of life.
Right.
The shadows that we all have within us, but their Aquarius sun, ruled by Uranus, provides a beautiful counterbalance.
It's like the innovator meets the alchemist.
So it's not just about facing the darkness.
Right.
It's about finding that equilibrium between the shadow and the light.
Yes.
It reminds me of the yin and yang symbol,
Exactly.
those opposing forces in perfect harmony.
Precisely. And finding that balance isn't always easy,
Right.
especially with such a potent energies at play.
I can imagine it can feel like a bit of a tug of war at times. So
Yes.
how do they navigate this duality? How do they find that sweet spot between those two powerful archetypes?
Jan Spiller, in her book Spiritual Astrology, offers some wonderful guidance for navigating this dynamic.
Okay.
She writes that Scorpio rising individuals must learn to balance their need for emotional security with the freedom that their Aquarius sun craves.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
You have this deep need for connection, for intimacy,
Mm-hmm.
but also this fierce desire for individual expression and a sense of liberation.
Yes, and that balance needs to be nurtured both internally and in your relationships.
Right? That this must play out in their personal lives as well, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Open communication is key here.
Yeah.
It's about expressing your needs honestly,
Mm-hmm.
while also being receptive to the needs of your partner.
Okay.
It's about letting go of that Scorpio need for control and embracing mutual respect and understanding, which allows that Aquarian freedom to flourish within the relationship.
This sounds like a recipe for healthy, fulfilling relationships. A beautiful blend of intimacy and independence.
Indeed, and when you find that balance, those relationships can become a source of profound growth and support on your hero's journey.
Speaking of which, we talked about confronting the shadow and finding balance within, but 2025 is also about embracing that visionary potential we discussed earlier.
Right.
Stepping into leadership roles and making a difference in the world.
Mm-hmm.
How does that play into this concept of the hero's journey?
The hero's journey isn't just about overcoming personal challenges.
Right.
It's about taking what you've learned and sharing it with the world, using your unique gifts to make a positive impact. And that's where that Aquarius sun really comes into its own.
Ah, the visionary leader.
Yes.
One who dares to dream of a better world.
Exactly.
And then actually takes steps to make it happen.
That part of you yearns to create positive change, to innovate, to inspire others with your unique vision. And 2025 is providing the cosmic support to do just that.
But we can't forget about that Scorpio intensity.
Right.
How do you balance that depth of feeling with the need to take action in the world?
That's a great question. You need to find outlets that allow you to channel that intense energy in a constructive way. This could be through creative pursuits, physical activity, maybe even starting your own business, something that allows you to pour your passion into a tangible form.
So it's about grounding those big visionary ideas into something real, something that you can build and share with the world.
Yes. Richard Tarnas, in his book Cosmos and Psyche, describes the Scorpio-Aquarius combination beautifully. He writes, these individuals have the potential to be transformative leaders. But you have to ground that vision in reality.
It's not just about dreaming big.
Right.
It's about taking those dreams and making them a reality.
Yes.
Which for some people might feel a bit daunting.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for someone who feels overwhelmed by the enormity of their vision?
Don't let the size of your dreams intimidate. You remember, even the grandest journey begins with a single step.
Right.
Break your vision down into smaller, achievable goals.
Okay.
Start with one small action today and then another tomorrow, and be patient with yourself. Saturn, that taskmaster we talked about earlier, teaches us the value of discipline and perseverance.
So it's about finding that sweet spot between inspiration and action.
Exactly.
Between the visionary and the doer.
It's about trusting the process, knowing that you have all the tools and resources within you to manifest your dreams into reality.
Okay, we've talked about confronting the shadow, finding balance within yourself and your relationships, channeling your vision into action, and taking those first steps on your hero's journey.
Yes.
What does all of this lead to?
Right.
What is the ultimate outcome of this powerful transformation?
By the end of 2025, you have the potential to emerge transformed. Imagine yourself standing tall, grounded in your truth, ready to make a real difference in the world. You faced your fears, embraced your authenticity, and stepped into your power. You've learned to balance your need for connection with your desire for freedom, and you've found ways to channel your vision into concrete action.
It's a beautiful vision, isn't it?
It is.
A man who has gone through the fire and emerged stronger, wiser, and more ready than ever to make his mark on the world.
Exactly, but it's important to remember that the hero's journey is never truly over.
Right.
There will always be new challenges to face, new lessons to learn, but by embracing the transformative energy of 2025, you are setting yourself on a path of continuous growth and evolution.
It's an ongoing process of self-discovery and actualization, this journey we're all on. And speaking of journeys, we're about to embark on the final leg of our deep dive into the astrological forecast for 2025.
Yes.
We'll be back after a short break to explore the cosmic resolution that awaits. Welcome back to Astralx. It's been quite a journey exploring the cosmic landscape of 2025 for men with Scorpio Rising and an Aquarius Sun.
Yes, it has.
We've covered a lot of ground, from Pluto's transformative power to Saturn's call to leadership.
It's been a fascinating exploration.
But as we reach the end of our deep dive, I can't help but wonder, what does it all mean for our listeners? How do they take this cosmic knowledge and apply it to their everyday lives?
That's the heart of it, isn't it? Astrology isn't just about understanding the stars, it's about understanding ourselves, and more importantly, it's about using that understanding to create the life we desire.
Exactly. So, any final words of wisdom for our Scorpio Rising Aquarius Sun men as they navigate the powerful energies of 2025?
First and foremost, embrace the transformative energy that's swirling around you. Don't shy away from the challenges or the introspection. Those moments of discomfort are often where the greatest growth occurs. Remember, you have the strength and resilience to navigate these changes.
And as we talked about earlier, you're not alone in this journey. The cosmos is supporting you every step of the way.
Trust your intuition, that inner voice that guides you toward your highest potential.
Right.
Sometimes the answers you seek are already within you, waiting to be discovered.
Trust yourself. Trust the process. And allow the cosmic energies to support you. It's a beautiful reminder that we have the power to co-create our reality.
And as you step into this new chapter, remember the words of the ancient astrologer Ptolemy: the stars impel, they do not compel. The cosmic energies of 2025 offer guidance and support, but ultimately you have the power to choose your path and create your own legacy.
So it's about embracing free will, taking ownership of your choices, and recognizing that you are the author of your own story.
Exactly. And for those who seek further guidance on their cosmic journey, we invite you to subscribe to Astralx for personalized, pre-recorded audio readings delivered right to your inbox. You'll find purchase links in the episode description.
This has been Astralx, illuminating your cosmic path.
Thank you for joining us.
We wish you a transformative and empowering 2025 filled with starlight and wonder.